Okay, let's go ahead and go into the Z-axis of this build. You can see here is my stepper with my stepper driver adapter plate and my stepper housing, adapter housing I guess. It's going to have the planetary gear set inside of that, and the planetary gear set actually resides in the plastic part. This is more of just a cover that allows the stepper driver or the stepper to be mounted to. We can see as I go in here, if I can get into good light, this is going to be driven by my stepper directly, and then that gear back there, he's going to actually drive on the rack here. So pretty simple mechanism. I do have the capability or the option to use this optical encoder here. I'm not going to implement it as of yet, but it at least gives me that option. I'm just going to leave it in there. Okay, driving my stepper motor, instead of using Repetier host, I do have a USB cable hooked up. He's not going anywhere. I have just a Uno that has a simple program that monitors my analog input from this potentiometer. Rotated counterclockwise, my axis goes lower. Rotated clockwise, my axis go higher. This sends step directions over to the A4988, and that's from Pololu. That's going to just stepper driver board, and I'm sure everybody knows what that is. Powering it is my power supply over here. This is pulled from a printer. It has 24 volts and 5 volts. 24 volts are feeding over to my stepper, and then the 5 volts are my control circuitry. So let's go ahead and watch this thing move. It doesn't move the fastest because of the gear reduction, but it does a good enough job for what I need it to do. Okay, so move smoothly up and down. I don't need it to move the fastest. I would have liked to have it faster just because, one of those things. But I don't really need it to be that terribly fast, because if I'm just going to be moving it up increments at a time, little increments at a time, it ain't going to matter how fast it is. So, alright, that's my Z-axis motion.